Most of you know now because I've been talking about it for the last 25 years. I've written about it. I've given speeches about the fact that growing up, I was angry at my parents, my father for not being there for me, and my mother who tried to turn me away from him. And as a result, it made me very unhappy in life. And I cried out to God as an adult, and he restored my relationship with my father and mother. My father, I became my mother's son, and she became my mother, and my father became my father. And there was no anger there. It was like we became one. And I'm grateful to God for that. And unfortunately, at the age of 19, I had a son when my girlfriend got pregnant when I was 18, but she had the baby when I was 19. And I made a baby out of wedlock. And my son hated me because I wasn't there for him, and his mother did exactly to him what my mother did to my father. I mean, to me about my father. So my son hated me for a long time. And when he turned 18, he came to California to live with me, and it was a mess. Everything I loved, he hated. But I told him he had to stop. He had to forgive so he could be free, and that I was wrong for not being there and making a baby out of wedlock. His mother was wrong for turning him away from me. And it took him a long time. But because God restored my relationship with my earthly father, he also restored my relationship with my son. And now my son and I are father and son. And I'm grateful to God. I had hope that that would happen, and it did happen. And now my son and I have a very good relationship. He lives in New York. He gave me a call the other day. And I want you to hear. And I'm telling you this because if you allow God to restore your relationship with your parents, father and mother, he'll restore everything in your life. So I'm going to let you hear it. Here we go.
Hey, Pops, it's me. Just calling to check in, man. I'm almost finished reading the book. I want to really tell you this. I admire you for being such a stand-up person. I admire you for leading the way in the truth. I know God has blessed you, and you're very fortunate in a lot of different areas, and I appreciate you. I'm glad that you're my father. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I have to be to work at 8 o'clock tonight, but if you want to call me back, that's fine. Give me a shout. If not, we will catch up. Talk to you soon. I love you.
And I hope would that come across clear?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I never, while going through that hell with him, but being patient with him because I understood what was going on with him because I had gone through the same thing with my father and mother. I had hope, but I never thought that it would be father and son with my son. But when you forgive others, especially your parents, God will forgive you, and then you can move forward in life. You can have perfect peace within. 888